My name is Dasha, and you are in in our shoes, the podcast club at NYFA. Well, today I'm the only host here, and today we're gonna have two guests. One is AJ. She was in a Halloween episode. If you didn't watch it, yes, please go and fix it. And Clint, you can say hi.
Hello.
Both of them are my friends. They're students at NYFA, and today we went through a lot to start this shoot. Thank you so much for our team and for people who came today. We need a lot of equipment. We figured it out. We also need studio rents and we need other stuff. So we're gonna just remind you that below we have a link to our GoFundUs. Please donate and share. If you don't have an opportunity to donate, also remember there are no small donations. You can just share this link with your friends, family, and also share our podcast. Your feedback is really, really important for us. So yeah, finally we started.
Yeah,
finally.
Yeah.
How are you?
I mean, the crew did great, you know,
Yeah,
getting,
I know.
figuring it
I
out,
know.
getting solutions, so, yeah.
Thank you so much for waiting. How are you doing today? How are you doing? Who are you?
Well, you can go first.
Well, I'm familiar on the page, so you can
Okay,
go first.
sure, yeah, I'll go first. I'm Clint. I went to New York Film Academy, BFA for acting for film.
Yes.
Graduated.
You're alumni.
Yeah, graduated already, so, yeah, it's been nice.
Today we're gonna cover how to be a NYFA alumni and how to be
How
a
to be in a
NYFA
NYFA,
student.
yeah, how to be one, yeah.
Because you came to NYFA when the COVID hit.
Yes,
And you
I
started
did.
education on Zoom.
Oh,
Have
really?
no idea
Yep.
how you managed
Yep.
that.
Yeah, that's crazy, especially acting. Like, I don't understand. how
Same.
you can
I
do
have no
that
idea.
Online.
I mean, it was tough, you know, but that's like the cool thing about it. We got to like learn how to like act over Zoom, right? And it's like another muscle to work out. So, but yeah, if I don't think I could do it again, like do the online Zoom. and
Yeah,
all
I'm
that
actually
stuff.
very happy
So,
that we don't have our classes in Zoom because that
Yeah.
would be awful.
Yeah, no, it was like at the time it didn't seem like that bad, just because like we were in it and we were learning.
Yeah,
you know?
it was like regular.
But now that I know like how it was, it's like I don't think I could do it. I don't think I could. So.
Well, we're gonna talk about this a bit later as well because our director Amit, he prepared questions for us. Thank you so much, Amit. He's right now our crew, and I'm gonna go first if you don't mind.
Okay,
I'm
go
gonna
ahead.
question first.
I'm good.
Or you wouldn't be first. No, I'm
you
gonna
go first.
be
You go first.
Okay. Okay, money questions. By the way, before reading this question, my voice and speech teacher Peter Marciano came up to me after watching our episode with Ellen Logan in the same spot, and he was like, "So Dasha, do you think that people with more money are more attractive?" Because he watched our episode, and I'm like, no, that's not what I said. But he said also that he wants to come, so fortunately,
That'd be cool.
Oh,
yeah, next
That'd be
semester.
awesome.
Teachers
Have
on
Peter.
there,
Peter's
yeah.
awesome. I love
Yeah,
Peter.
yeah. And so hopefully next semester we'll have a lot of teachers. Okay. You need to spend $1 million in 24 hours. What would you buy?
Production company.
Okay.
You would buy production company?
Or, I don't know, because I feel like if I had that much money, it would obviously go into my films. But, like, you can't just spend one thing on a film. There's multiple things that you have to pay for. So,
Yeah.
I would do a production company, make money from that, and then fund my films.
Of course.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
You want me to answer next?
I do want you to
Okay.
answer next.
Obviously the smart answer is invest it, you know, but I'm not gonna do that for the sake of that question. I don't know, probably just buy like motorcycle, bunch of climbing equipment, some cool shoes, I guess. I don't know. Maybe a better apartment, you know, something like at a
Definitely
penthouse,
housing, I
you know.
can see.
Well,
Yeah.
you have only $1 million, not like 1 billion. You cannot
Yeah,
buy
I-
all of this.
Yeah,
a
you can.
motorcycle?
With $1 million?
I can get a
cannot
motorcycle
buy
for like
apartment.
10,000.
You cannot buy apartment.
Yeah,
Yeah, you can.
Where do you live? Where do you want to live?
I don't know.
In New
just,
York? No.
I would rent it though. I'd use it as rent, live there for a little bit, and then leave.
Okay.
Yeah, once I get more money from the investments.
Oh,
of the
so you
past.
do investments. So you want to save?
Yeah, I do a little bit of investment.
Like how
yeah.
much?
Probably half of it. Yeah.
Half of it?
Yeah.
Clint.
What? What? Invest like 500,000. You
I
know.
think that's a good.
You know,
split
and
down
then
the
and
middle,
like just get like I don't know, go to like an apartment that like
What
is
if
like
things go
5,000 a
down?
month.
How are you gonna figure out in 24 hours what is the best option to invest? Sorry, I'm not attacking.
I'm gonna
Sorry,
hire like someone who knows what they're doing with money, and they're gonna
Okay.
advise me.
In 24 hours?
Yeah.
Wow.
I can get on the phone with someone and just like call them up and be like, hey, what do I do with this? Help me out. You know.
Okay.
What would you do?
Well, I will definitely spend the rest of my money to cover education here.
Mm-hmm.
Could it cost something? And I will give some part of this money to my parents that they spend at least on the education because they're spending like a lot of. I'm living here, they're helping me out with a lot of things right now. I will invest, but I will invest like, I don't know, maybe like couple of thousands.
Couple of those. Okay.
I don't know, maybe 50,000, but like not more than
I
that.
need that retirement money. What is this acting thing doesn't work out?
And if I need like to spend the whole million, right? I would probably
Yeah, the whole million.
well, okay.
I just buy a bunch of cats. Screw it.
Become a crazy cat.
Yeah,
man.
yeah, be a crazy cat man. You know, in my 2-bedroom apartment, just cats filled
Have a
to the roof.
Have a whole room
Yeah.
for the cats,
Yeah.
like their bedroom.
Yeah.
I would
That's
also
why.
I would also find different apartment. I want to live in the studio in Manhattan and alone without roommates. Right now I live with 4 roommates and it's
That's a lot.
Yeah.
That's a lot.
that's a lot. They're not bad. It's just I'm bad.
It's just personal space though. Like I'm a big believer in having my own personal space.
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
Yeah, so I will probably, but I also want like to buy like a lot of gifts to my friends and to my
Right.
family
Yeah, I don't know. That's like there's a lot you could do with $1 million.
and
you
cover
know?
my like
Yeah.
loans.
There's like a lot of small things.
Yeah.
Like $1 million's a lot.
And also I would
Yeah, that's
invest
why I
in
just went
podcasts.
production company.
Yeah,
because
that
you
that
can
is a
just-
good one.
You
That's
can
a good
just do
one.
anything. You got
Yeah.
a production company now. You're just in it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, because I don't know, in 24 hours, like, actually buying a lot of the small stuff, now I'm thinking about it, because like, I kind of forgot about the 24-hour part of it. I don't know if I could get a bike in 24 hours, and then spend it on an apartment in 24 hours. So,
Yeah. Well, I will just buy a lot of gifts.
yeah, I'll just buy a
Buy a
bunch of
car for
McDonald's
my
or like
mom.
Wendy's or something.
Just
Give
go
it to
to the
random
mall,
people.
ball out.
Yeah.
I'll buy a cool guitar or like some like
Cool
good
guitar.
for my dad, like, or car if he wants, and for my brother I will buy him so many gift cards for Roblox.
Oh my gosh.
So
I
many
felt
gift
that.
cards.
My
Cool.
sister, she's always asking me, do you have $5? Do you have $5?
Or Roblox?
Yes.
What even is Roblox?
It's
Is it like a Minecraft or something?
yeah.
It's everything.
It's everything?
It's similar to Minecraft though. I feel like Minecraft is more like advanced than Roblox. Roblox, anybody can just get on there and just do anything. But yeah, it's really
It's like a GTA?
it's like they have like the little blocks characters like Minecraft,
Okay.
and then it is kind of like GTA now that I think about it, because you can roam through neighborhoods and like get cars
And
stuff like
kids
that.
are playing this?
Yeah,
Is
Well,
it like
it's-
violence?
yeah.
It can be different, like
Okay.
anything. Also, I will probably buy like cool clothes pieces, like expensive clothes
Okay,
pieces.
yeah.
Not a lot of clothes, but like very good one that are like I can use for the rest of my life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
I would do that. I would buy like my dream items that I always want.
Yeah.
Like my dream pair of shoes or like a
I
dream
want a
jacket.
MacBook.
You want a what?
MacBook.
Oh.
Yeah, I need a new computer. Mine's
See,
from 2013. So.
Mine broke, and now I'm just like,
That
fuck it,
sucks.
I'm getting an iPad with a keyboard. I just think
I
Yeah.
have an iPad with
Is
a
that
keyboard.
is that good?
It's
Is
not-
that like better than a?
I think it'll be better for like filmmaking purposes,
Okay.
just because it's easier to have it on there
Mhm.
and like just scroll through it. Right now, I just
Mhm.
work with physical copies and like have my binder, so I just think it'll be easier rather than just having the physical copies and going through all
Oh,
that.
yeah,
You
of
can
course.
just scroll and
Of
stuff
course.
like that. Yeah.
Okay, you can go next.
Yeah, I'll do the next one, I guess.
Good question.
Long distance relationships can work. Agree or disagree?
Disagree.
Interesting.
I don't know. I don't
With
know.
me personally,
Okay.
I know people who
Yeah.
have great long distance relationship.
I think for me it depends on how far you are. Because I can say like a 2-hour away thing is a long distance too.
10,000 miles.
No. No. Like if you're in California, absolutely not. Like, that's way too far. But I don't know, maybe, like, I think my limit will be, like, 2 hours away.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I know, it's a tough one, you know, like, the only long-distance relationship I was in was, like, not long at all, and, like, I got cheated on, so.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So it's a no for you.
Yeah, no, it's not that it's a no, it's, like, I didn't really have it that long to experience, like, what a long-distance relationship would be like. Right? Because it was just, like, a month that I was away, and then that happened. So I don't know. But I've seen it, seen people, like, do it, you know? Because, like, I have a friend, and they've been dating since, like, for, like, 5 years.
Oh, wow.
And, they go, like, different colleges, but, they still make efforts to see each other.
Are they in different states?
Yeah, different states.
Do I know them?
It's Sam's friend, Vinny.
Oh, Vinny.
Yeah, Vinny.
Got it.
Yeah, so, and they, like, love each other, like, to death, so.
I guess it depends on, like, the mentality you have towards it, too. Like, if you're, like, with this person, you're bonded, you're not gonna let that, like, the space in between come between you guys. So, yeah.
It really depends on the person, you know?
Yeah.
It depends on, like, the relationship in general.
Yeah, I don't think I would be able to, but I know, as you said, I know, like, people who can do that, and I'm very, like, respect. Yeah, if you love each other, please do so.
Yeah, of course.
I moved from Ukraine here to the US, and I was dating, and we finished relationship. Well, there were a lot of reasons, obviously, but one of the biggest is that I moved, and it's I just can't do that.
Yeah.
And I know that person. It's just, I don't know, it feels like holding someone, I don't know, for no reason.
Yeah, it's far. It's really far. Like, that one's understandable.
That's what,
that's
like, even the time change is just so...
it's crazy.
Yeah. That's also a difficult thing, too. Like, that time change, it's, like, almost like half a day difference, you know?
Yeah.
So, there's not much time you can even be on a phone call with them,
Right.
you know, before they have to go to sleep, go to work, you know? So,
Yeah. Okay.
Next question.
Okay, my turn?
See it.
Okay. Oh, if you can choose one superpower, what would it be?
I think time travel.
Okay.
And I would use it to, like, observe, like,
Life back then.
key moments in the past.
To, like, just be a fly on the wall or
Kinda.
something.
I think that'd be so cool. Like seeing, like, the Wright brothers, like, fly the plane for the first time or something. I don't know. Just there's so much history that I could just, like, go and see.
No, I like
and, like,
that.
and actually learn about from being there.
Right.
You know? Because, like, you know, history books can only tell you so much of what happened, right? But if I'm actually there seeing it with my own eyes in real time, then I think that would be awesome.
Yeah. No. I agree with that.
Yeah.
That's kind of got me changing my answer.
Oh, yeah?
What's yours? Go ahead.
I don't know. I want to be either invisible. I have to sneak out in rooms and see people naked.
Okay.
No. Maybe invisible just to steal money, you know. I was thinking...
So you're a thief?
Yeah, I was honestly thinking about, like, time, manipulating time, which is different from time traveling, but also at the same time, why would I do that? Read minds is a really cool one, but I would, like, there is, like, one old TV series, I guess, in my country, the girl could read people's mind, but if she likes someone or if she falls in love with someone, she cannot read the mind of that person.
Yeah.
And this is awesome, and I think I would stick to this, but also at the same time, I don't really want to know what people think.
Like, everyone at
Yeah, I don't. I feel like that would also be, like, just very overwhelming.
Maybe just, like, I want to run fast.
Run fast?
Yeah, super fast. I don't know, I'll think about it. I don't know.
I think for me, I want to, like, move things with my mind.
That's sick.
Like,
telekinesis.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Like, just be able to, like, pick up a car and just throw it at somebody when I get mad.
Just
like,
throw it at somebody? Jeez.
With my mind. And not even have to move an inch. Just do it with my mind. Yeah, that would be amazing.
Do you know that actually people can do that?
What?
Yeah, there are real people who can do that.
I need to learn how to do that.
Like, move things with their mind?
Well, I'm reading this book right now, and it's, like, interesting outlook on the universe that we're living in. And the author says that people, when they were, like his theory of how people build pyramids is that at that time, they, like, people actually could manipulate environment. So we have, like, for example, if I want something, I would say, I want to have money, right? Their thought would be like, I want world to give me money. So they would change the world around them and not themselves. And it's just like that's how they're like they could manipulate different lines of universes and stuff like that. So that's how they build pyramids or something like that. Or people when there are a lot of like videos how people can like move stuff with just looking at them, and they're true because they want to affect not themselves or like this thing they want to affect the world so
around
it moves
the object.
this object.
Yeah. I've like heard theories about that, but I never met anyone who can do that. So.
Well, me neither, but I like to think
No,
that
it's
they're
definitely it's
possible.
interesting.
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
interesting. I think it's even interesting to like think that even if it wasn't real, to think that it is real because, and you would be trying it because you'd be pushing your mind mentally and like more actively in a different way, right? Like kind of working out that muscle. So I think that's interesting though. Yeah.
Okay, so throwing cars in people
Telekinetic powers.
Telekinetic, yes.
or like this.
Yeah.
And you want time traveling.
Yeah, time travel.
And I want all of it.
You want all the powers.
I want have liquids in my fingers. I saw this video in TikTok. The girl was saying, I want this finger has infinite like amount of oil.
Okay.
Oh, like gasoline?
Yeah, gasoline.
Yeah.
I want this finger has infinite amount of water, of like and something else and just like something cool stuff. So that would be nice, like have just all the time.
Yeah. I like that
tip of your
question.
hand.
I like that question because like I've been watching the show Gen V.
Oh.
Yeah, I just finished it.
Is that the one on Prime?
Yes.
Yeah,
So
okay.
it's the like kind of the spin-off of The Boys. And
okay.
they're all like kids basically. And they go to like a super like power school.
Oh, so like X-Men type vibe.
Yeah, pretty much.
Yeah.
But it's like this show is like very it's like a political kind of show almost. So it's like not as like, you know, actiony as like X-Men. It's more like more real. It's kind of like what would like people who had these superpowers be like.
Okay.
You know, in our society.
Okay.
With like having like a moral like compass like all messed up, right? So it's really interesting, and like seeing all the powers that they come up with, it's like so crazy. There's like this one where this girl like she shrinks, and this dude like had her over, and what he wanted her to do was like shrink down to like.
What is shrink?
To go
like
get smaller,
tiny.
like get smaller. Yeah, so like he could say like that like he wanted her to say like. Is this like the biggest dick you've ever seen? Like relatively, right? And it's just like it's so weird the show sometimes, but like it's very interesting what they do with it, you know.
It's funny that it's going to our podcast. We're not gonna cut it. We're gonna
you gotta keep it raw, man. You gotta keep it raw.
Okay.
Should we do more questions?
I think we should keep some of them for the end.
So later.
Yeah, for the end. I would want to start maybe with the podcast itself because I know that Clint watched all of our episodes.
I listened to all the episodes.
Well, listened to all of our episodes. So yeah, what do you think about it?
I think it's fun. I think it's really fun. Your episode was really fun too because of the whole Halloween thing, you know. And it was a while ago though, so I don't really remember like, a lot. And I didn't finish the last one yet with Jess. Yeah, but it's interesting. Yeah, it's interesting to like literally like be in other people's shoes, you know, like get their stories. That's why I love podcasts because like they always bring a guest on, you know, and I get to see their perspective on the way that things are in the world. So.
Do you both listen to a lot of podcasts?
I don't. I do want to start though. I just don't know where to start, like what kind of podcast I would be like into versus like what I don't like.
You just gotta try it, you know?
Yeah, just jump into it.
Yeah, just go on like Apple Podcasts or something, like
right.
in the feature page.
Yeah.
There's like a ton of things. You just look up whatever just look up whatever topic you're interested in, and there's gonna be tons of podcasts.
Do you listen to like educational podcasts or like to personal views on something?
It's like pretty much educational. I've listened to this one called Modern Wisdom, and the dude brings on like a lot of like subject matter experts onto it. And the last one I was just listening to was this like psychologist, so like just talking about like psychology stuff, you know. So that's the kind of podcast that I'm into, and I also listen to like a hockey podcast. so you know, there's that. It's not really educational, but yeah.
Well,
yeah.
I mean, what would you be interested to listen to?
I feel like Oh my god, it's gonna sound so generic, but filmmaking, like just
Yeah.
Of course.
directing.
There's really
and...
good podcasts in our shoes. You should definitely give it a chance.
Wow, I never heard of it. Definitely gonna look.
Actually,
it up.
you should listen to Raiders of the Lost podcast.
Raiders of the
Yeah,
Lost
they talk about
podcast.
movies a lot.
A lot,
Yeah,
okay.
like they're very like very detailed. They know their stuff about just like films and everything. They post pretty often, so
Okay.
they always have content for you to listen to.
Definitely.
Yeah,
look into
Raiders of the
them,
Lost
yeah.
podcast. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Okay.
What about you?
Uh,
What podcast do you listen to?
I don't listen much to like English, like to American podcasts in English.
Yeah.
If I do listen in English, it's usually TED Talk about stuff or like Space, but sometimes it's really hard to follow if I don't see subtitles. Just to like have a lot of information might be overwhelming for me. But I listen a lot to Ukrainian podcasts. There are a lot of like, especially now the Ukrainian culture is like growing and have like big development. Develops. And I think I find so much inspiration in just those podcasts. I love it. It's about everything. I have a lot of filmmaking podcasts in Ukraine and Ukrainian language and also other stuff. I don't know. It feels like I've always wanted to be in their podcasts, and that's why I created this thing.
Yeah,
to be like,
that's cool.
Now I can't talk. Not even my language, so I still feel kind of like...
Yeah. Didn't you like do like podcasts though before?
I
Like,
did.
Yeah, you mentioned that in the first episode.
did.
Yeah.
Yes. I had podcasts in Ukraine. We did like 3 episodes. But it didn't work out really for several reasons. So yeah.
Well, you're starting this up. Yeah.
Yeah, I have a great team. Thank you all, and I have great guests.
It's been going pretty well.
Yeah.
Like, you know,
Yeah.
the production's really nice. You know, got great crew. So.
Well, we all working for the same idea and
exactly.
goal. So I love
I
it.
think all the episodes have their own like diversity in a good way. Like they're all genuine and unique, and like it's not repetitive, and that's a good thing.
Well, I know that today we're using like your equipment that you're using for the shoot.
Yeah.
We can't say that. It's fine.
No, it's
Oh, we'll edit this.
no, it's fine.
I didn't know that if I could say that. But I'm saying it because I do want to ask about your shoot. I really want to talk about it. I'm just so interested. I know the story, and Ella right now, she's in your shoot as script
Supervisor.
Yeah.
Yeah. How's it going?
Shooting, actually, day 1 went really well. I know I told you earlier that we got off to like a rough start. We got set back like 3 hours just because my hairstylist, she did a no call, no show and just didn't show up.
Really?
And and then my production designer, she came 3 hours late. So I basically had to do production design with my gaffer, which was like, it was fun. It got it done, but we were just behind 3 hours. But yeah, we ended up making it up by the actors just being phenomenal. Like they really brought it with every performance and every shot was like 1 take and done. Most shots was like 1 take and done. And Amit is my DP. So he's also really good. Like he's really good at picking up what I want. Like I can say it and he'll be like, okay. And then he'll make it happen. And I really needed that. So like I think a lot of the thanks goes to Amit.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Amit, yo!
Yeah, we love Amit. Yeah.
Great. I'm gonna actually come back to your actors because I have questions about that. I just remembered that you also do like you alumni, but you still do like shoots at NYFA, if I'm not wrong.
Yeah, like I sometimes do. I'm not. So I did TA, summer program there, with the kids.
After you finish your program.
Yeah, after and I was trying to get the full TA job, but like
TA is a technical assistant.
And that was pretty fun. You know, I got to like teach these like kids how to like do some filmmaking stuff. Because like I learned like a lot of filmmaking tips from like the course, even though I was in an acting program, and like they like it's actually I was really surprised at like how much I knew about like filmmaking when I was like teaching these kids stuff. I was like, oh my god, like I actually knew how to like what is this like I know like diffusers are and stuff like that for lighting, how to set up lighting. I'm like what? I was doing that. It was fun. And I was just lately just been doing some like shoots with like students doing their like short films and stuff like that. Yeah.
How's it been going?
With the short films?
Yeah. Yeah.
Not bad, not bad. I don't have any more left. We just did them all, but yeah, they were fun. They were fun to explore the characters and also just the meet new filmmakers, you know, and see how they direct, how they work, you know.
So I mentioned in the beginning that you started like your program when the COVID hit it, and like you said to me personally that a lot of stuff changed at NYFA and improved for the better. So how do you feel right now seeing like what these people doing and how was it like earlier?
So the filmmaking, I don't think it has changed that much. For acting, it's changed a lot. Like because filmmaking, it's pretty much been like the same stuff. Because like from like what I understand is, you guys like get the equipment and you just like go out, do your films and stuff like that. So not a lot of it is at school. Yeah. You know, I guess maybe for like the first couple semesters. Yeah. Right? But other than that, it's like all outside, which is what you're on right now. Yeah.
We only have like 2 classes for 1 day each week.
Oh, okay.
And the rest we're just out.
Yeah. Just like out doing it. Yeah. But the acting department has changed like incredibly. Like it doesn't even look like the same thing anymore. Obviously with the Zoom, you know, that was tough. Like the movement classes I had to have on Zoom, so I had no movement classes with Peter. So movement 1 and 2, it was all on Zoom.
Now, what are movement classes?
Okay, yeah, I was just about to explain. So movement classes and acting for film program is your class, your group with a teacher. How to say it properly? Develop your connection with your body, so you can easily go into characters, you can easily develop characters and just be open and free on stage. For public speaking, it's very important and stuff like that. So I think basically you're doing a lot of physical work and you're doing like a lot of work that's makes you feel vulnerable in like this space. So I have no idea how would I do this on Zoom, especially in the place that I live now. It's just impossible. Yeah. And we did yoga, like other stuff, so we know how our body works. Right. Yeah, to get in touch with it. Yeah.
I wish we had something like that.
I wish you had something like
nice,
that.
Right?
Like as a filmmaker, I feel like meditation is like key, especially because I meditate and it helps a lot. And like just getting your body like used to like being on set, and because I know once I got to film school, I was not used to just standing up for 8 hours and running around and bending over and doing all that. Like it's just
carrying all the equipment and stuff like that.
Like it was all new to me. So it's just I feel like they should have something just to like let us relax and then ease our mind, because we're also filled with stress like a lot of the time. I don't know about anybody else, but me personally, I'm stressed about my films all the time. So like that would be like key to have in school, just to like de-stress.
I have no idea how I would do it on Zoom.
I don't know. Well, so that was only for like 2 semesters, right? So we only did that for 2 semesters. We also did scenes over Zoom too, like technique and scene study.
Your presentations?
Yeah, over Zoom. So that was fun to work with, but other than like the whole Zoom and COVID thing, there wasn't like much of a student body before. Like there was no clubs. I don't even think we had student ambassadors.
I think it was also TA's job.
I think it was. Yeah, I think it was TA's job. But now like seeing it with the theater club, podcast club, I'm sure there's like a few. There's an improv club. All these like clubs, it's like it's so awesome to see, because it actually looks like a school now.
School,
like at the time it was just like so barren. Like there wouldn't be people in the school like when I was going, and when we first started going in person. So now it's awesome seeing like people around there, because I should mention I'm also a stage manager for plays. So that's why I'm in the school so much, you know.
I met Clint. I think that I met...
No.
Yes.
I met you
in April. I met Clint when we started doing Filth. Filth was project and theater club that I was actor.
Yes, I do remember that.
And Clint was their stage manager. And now he's a stage manager to Spoonfed, another play that is upcoming in the theater club. So please,
check it out.
Yeah. What were we talking before? Sorry, I think
how you think that you met me in Filth?
Well, sure, if you want. Clint thinks that I met him earlier.
Because I did. I met you at the Viola Davis event in April.
It was.
I was sitting behind you.
What was it? It was award
Yeah, she got
Charlie Chaplin. No.
Yeah. I think it was a Charlie Chaplin award.
Charlie Chaplin award as a best.
At the Lincoln Center.
Yeah, and we saw Viola Davis. Who we also saw? Oh my god, not Nicole Kidman.
Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah,
Meryl Streep.
We saw them. We also saw Jessica Chastain
Yeah,
there.
Elizabeth
I saw her
Chastain
before too.
I've never. So it's like my first time coming to New York and be like, Meryl Streep, Viola Davis, Jessica Chastain. What?
Yeah,
because you just got there, pretty much.
Mm-hmm.
You just got to New York, pretty much at that time. Because you came in January, right?
Yeah. Sorry. Yeah, exactly. So I guess we met there.
Yeah, because we actually talked. Like I said, because I knew Jalen.
Yeah, because I
he was
came with
sitting next to
Jalen.
me. Yeah, and I kind of knew him, so I said, oh hey, what's up? And then you were there, and I was like, oh hey, I'm Clint. And you're like, oh I'm Dasha, yeah. We were talking a little bit.
Yeah.
So that's where we met.
Wow, that's how we met. That's what I think we met.
That's why I think we met. It's a fact.
So yeah, before that you were saying that Zoom classes. Oh, and I said that I'm gonna come back to you about actors, because you know that I have my personal views on your actors are from backstage.
Right.
Yeah, but I know also that your project has to have actors that can dance.
Right.
Of course, it's harder to find specific people in our campus. It's a smaller campus. Not everyone can provide you with the work that you need them to provide you with. You get it. So yeah, you went to backstage. But I also know that a lot of people, unfortunately, from NYFA, a lot of filmmakers go to backstage to find actors who are the same age as people who are
already at NYFA.
Yeah. So I get when you need to find a child or an older person or specific dancer, but when it's just to fill a role, I have no idea why we would not audition people from our campus.
I think it's because, past experience, I know that a couple people had problems with reliability with NYFA actors.
Yes,
and they were always just call out the no calls, no shows, and just waste directors' times. And having actors is probably the most crucial part, because we can do all the work, and then if you don't have the actor, it's just all for nothing.
Yeah.
And typically backstage, I only worked with them once, so I don't really know, but from what I'm seeing, they've been more consistent on showing up, especially with the strike going on, because most of them don't have work that they're actually doing. So these student films are their way of eating.
Yeah, exactly. It's their job to them. So it's they're not going to really bail out unless it's something
exactly.
really important.
Yeah. And then I know a lot of people who post ads on backstage, they at least pay them not too much money, at least $50 or something. So that might be another factor.
Yeah.
Well, you see also the difference between you said that a lot of NYFA students and students in general, they have you can rely on them less.
Yeah.
Well, I agree that there are people out there who are not very professional in what they're doing, because a lot of people just came to this industry and trying to figure out what it's supposed to look like. But also at the same time, me personally, in my class and people who I'm surrounded by, the actors, all of them I believe are very super reliable and very
your
professional.
class is,
I know. So I'm I'm not defending ours. I'm saying that I also personally had so much troubles with shooting with students, with differently NYFA, with other colleges that I've been working with. It's just, I think we all are students and we all are here to learn. And if you have an opportunity, for me as an actor, I'm talking about from actor's point. If you have an opportunity to work on something, to work with students, so we can both learn and create, why not? And if I don't have, I just watched a speech from Viola Davis, and she said, there is no option for me to word in a word if there are no roles for me. So how can I do work if no one wants me as a student be there? I wish that NYFA students, our students that I love, and I think we have so much talented people, would give us more opportunities to explore our career and to explore this industry and I think that all of us, we can create so many good things. Because backstage, yes, I understand, but at the same time, I'm also on backstage. It's not like, I'm not saying they're not professional or like worse, nothing else. I'm just saying that I wish that we all were like exploring this path together.
Yeah.
And like teach each other, because
we're all here to learn.
Yeah.
I do agree
like,
with
yeah,
that.
the filmmakers are there to learn, the actors are there to learn too.
Yeah.
So it's like.
Yeah. So I asked her about Aajzhane about auditioning people from backstage.
Mm-hmm.
And you finished NYFA, so how do you find like right now auditioning? I know you finished NYFA and then strike started, so it's been like rough. How was it?
Well, so the thing is, I wasn't really working on any the thing is like, it's the SAG projects, right? And it's kind of hard to like get a SAG project when you're like just coming out of school and don't have a lot of like material, right? So, and also I didn't have an agent too. I don't have an agent, so it's like getting like a SAG project would be difficult. So I was just applying for like a lot of like independent films, short films. Didn't get anything. I've gotten 2 callbacks for things, and they've all been theater. So one was from backstage, and then one's from Actors Access, which I just did the self tape, which you helped me with. Which thank you, appreciate that. Still waiting to hear back from that. Hopefully I get it.
Hopefully.
Yeah. So I just been doing like really auditioning for like theater stuff, you know, and still trying to figure it out really. Still trying to figure out the whole applying and auditioning thing, but it's been, you know, an actor's life.
What do you think? What are the differences between film auditioning and theater auditioning?
Well, so I'll speak on the one theater audition that I went to. It was in person. Yeah. And it was a cold read, so I didn't get the script until 5 minutes before I went into the room. And that was pretty difficult for me, because like I had enough time to read one of the scenes, and then the others like I had no time to, so it was really just like a cold read, and it didn't really feel too good. You know, I didn't think I did too well with the scenes, but I also had to read a poem, because that's kind of like what the project was gonna be. It was gonna kind of be like a poetry kind of like play almost, and so I read the poem. I had that earlier on though. So I could prepare with that a little bit.
Maybe you can prepare a poem in like 5 minutes.
Yeah. So it was like an already like was a poem. Got it. So read that to the director, writer, and casting directors. And it was a little nerve-wracking. Not too nerve-wracking though, you know, because like I felt confident about it. It was an off Broadway play at the Tank Theater. But yeah, overall the experience was pretty cool. You know, I learned a lot of things, like what I could do better.
Do you feel like NYFA, like school, college prepared you to audition, and you have like
a little bit? I think I wish that we had so I had an auditioning class. It was called Audition Technique, with Samrat, really good teacher.
He was in the first episode of Mr. Robot. Do you know Mr. Robot?
Yeah. So I haven't seen it though.
Oh, okay. Well, he was in the first episode.
Yeah.
Really cool.
Yeah. Really good teacher. Really energetic when the scenes are going on. So, have you had him?
No, not yet.
Okay, yeah. If you do have him, you're gonna love him. Had that, and I also had Bob Kale for our business and acting class, and we would do like auditions. But I just wish that we had more time with that, because more experience, more reps, the better, right?
Well, I think I'm asking because I want to compare like what I have I have now.
Yeah.
I think they also made their notes about it, because now I sometimes do. I think also, of course, depends on a teacher, but I have auditions. First semester I had Paul Warner, great teacher. Thank you, Paul Warner. I love you.
Yeah.
He gave us great audition advices, and like we did it. My technique and synthetic classes gave us a lot of like auditions, and TJ gave us audition, and everyone, like right now every teacher that I have in acting for film and technique and scene study, they give us like some tips on how to make an audition, because they also said, my job is not to book, you know that, I guess.
Yeah.
My job is not to book the role, my job is to make an audition.
Yeah, book the room.
Something like that. Like, my job is to, as an actor, my work is to audition properly. My job is not to book. It's your job to find a person. So basically, how do you, like, what is main things that you look at when you're looking for a person? Like, you know, I know that you use people from NYFA also as actors.
I mainly use people from NYFA just because I like having personal connections.
Yeah.
Zoe, she's my favorite. Shout out to you, Zoe. I love you. She's been in like 3 of my films and she kills it every time. And then Ella is like a new one of my favorites too because she's amazing. But you guys know that. But yeah, I think when I'm looking for actors, I really go off my character bio because I can't write a script without having my characters locked in. Like, I have to have them have a backstory. I need to know what they're going to look like. I need to know how they're going to talk, how they're going to, like, react to things, just, you know, how they're going to be a person.
Yeah.
Of course.
So I use that, and then I go through all the, like, hits that I get on backstage, and I see, okay, who has what I'm looking for. And then I just yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. And then I just kind of just bring it all down to it. I guess the main way that I picked my actress for this one, my female actress, was her voice. I really loved her voice, and then she had like striking eyes, and I have a lot of like eye shots in my film, so that was like a big plus for me. And then for my male actor, I really just casted him based on the fact that he's a dance professional. Like, he does dance tours and he has his own dance company, and I thought that would help me with the choreography. So that's really why I chose him. And yeah, he's actually never acted before either. It was his first time and he killed it.
Okay,
so yeah.
Awesome.
Yeah, I guess just really character bios helped me with that.
So do you when you put like a casting out there, do you have the actors like pre-screen, or do you like have them apply, and then if you like think that they fit the character, then you'll have them audition?
Yeah, I do that. So yeah, I didn't want to like just put my script out there. Also because my script is kind of really triggering, so I didn't want like people to just be reading it and then bring up wrong emotions. So yeah, I put in basically all the character bios of what I'm looking for, like looks wise, and then I kind of give like emotional impact to the character and just how they're gonna feel in the film. And then I just go from there. And then once I get to like the little 4 or 5, I usually try to narrow it down to like 4 or 5 people because I'm very indecisive, so like I need a small selection to pick from.
Of course.
So I just send it to them, and then whoever reads it the best gets it.
Well, because the only reason why I asked with the whole pre-screen thing, because I've like heard from like a decent amount of actors who they don't like the pre-screen, and I kind of agree with them too, because it's like why am I gonna put in the work for this like role that I have no idea that I'm even gonna be like looked at like all the time, you know, setting up my self-tape, you know, like kind of understanding like the script and stuff like that. I don't know if that's like selfish or like
No, I agree with that, because I feel like if you're gonna do a pre-screen, it might as well just be an audition. Like, what's the point of me reading it and then coming back to do the same reading? And especially if I prepare myself that whole time to do it and I get looked over because I don't look the part or something.
Exactly. Like, that's my like, thing, right? Because it's like I don't want to like do it if I don't look like the right role for the part. You know? It's like wasted all that time for basically like just.
And I think that's why character bios are like big for me, because I just feel like this is what I want. And if you don't have that look, just keep scrolling.
Exactly. Yeah.
Wow, I was just so into this conversation. Cool. Wow, sorry, I'm just like processing so many thoughts right now in terms of like how to do these auditions and stuff like that. I love auditioning. I think this is my skill. I think auditions
That's
are
good.
fun.
That's good, honestly.
No,
having that as like your skill.
Yeah.
Like, get into the room and like, book the room too. Yeah.
So. Almost every. Well, okay, that's not true. but I've booked a lot of auditions that I did. I didn't have enough auditions here in New York, but the last one that I did outside of, it was actually my first audition for outside project. It was for the theater company in New York, original, like off of Broadway. I didn't get the role because they were looking for an American girl, because I have an accent, obviously. But they invited me to be their member in in this company.
Oh wow!
So I didn't get the role, but I got something I guess even bigger, and I'm very very like proud of it. And I'm just I guess I'm missing have the, as I said already, opportunity, like more experience with you guys, because we all are going to the same industry and we all are like our future. So like if we learn how to do that stuff already together, it's gonna be I think it's gonna be very beneficial for both sides.
Of course. Yeah. I've been doing a lot of theater stuff. That's like because I just find theater like more fun to me. You know, like it's nothing against like film. Like I sometimes enjoy doing film. You know, if it's like a project that I'm really really into, like I love to do it. But with theater, I just feel more alive on stage and more presence, and it's just more. It's really just more like gritty to me. You know, it's more raw, which is what I like a lot. You know, it's like I'm really just living there, like on stage.
May I ask you both? Why? So you chose acting for film. So this is school. Well, we have, I guess, more film training than theater, but we also have it though, but less than just film. Why did you choose filmmaking and not like theater, maybe director or anything like that? And why do you want to go into theater more?
You can, if you want, you can answer first.
Actually kind of funny because in middle school I went to a performing arts school and I was in musical theater, but I'm not talented. Like I can't sing. I can dance a little bit because I was a cheerleader my whole life, so it's just like it's not really fluent dancing, but it's a form of dancing. Yeah. But I wasn't really that talented versus everybody else in my class, so I was stage manager all middle school, 6th to 8th grade. So I actually really love theater. I love musicals. This is one of my favorite genres.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, I love a good musical.
What's your favorite one?
What a Way to Go.
Okay.
With Shirley MacLaine. Well, it's not really a musical. Okay, I'll take that back. Singing in the Rain.
Singing in the Rain.
I love Singing in the Rain. That's my I love that. But films, I just got drawn to film because like I was telling you earlier, I'm not really a TV show girl. I always been into movies, and then growing up my grandpa always showed me a lot of movies, so it just at the time it never seemed like something that I can do until I got older, and I'm like, how do they make movies? Like, do people actually make movies, or are they just a thing that are just we have? Like, I don't know, it sounds really crazy and dumb, but it's just like I was so naive to the fact that people can make movies that I just had to figure out how to do it myself.
Of course.
So I think that's what really drawn me to film.
Awesome, yeah.
Especially like the cool shots and stuff like that. Like,
yeah, it's like once you get this nice shot, it's just like
yeah,
oh God, you just get this like feeling just like throughout your whole body, like this is fucking amazing. This is so cool. Yeah.
Yeah. But I do love watching theater performances just based off the fact that no performance is going to be the same. Like you can I will actually go to a musical and go all nights just to see the differences and be like, oh my gosh, he didn't do that the night before, or like, you know, just to see that stuff. I don't know, I do like that, and I do think it's really raw and authentic, and you connect with the actors on stage more, and it's just like for example, you'll be sitting in the audience and you'll just have like moments where you like just make eye contact with the actor, and that's really personal to me. Like I just like feeling that I'm a part of something. Yeah. And it's like when you watch a movie, you don't really feel like you're a part of it unless the director makes you feel like that, and most of the time they don't really. It's just like something to see. Yeah. So
yeah, interesting. Okay, cool.
I know that was like a lot.
It was great.
I love it.
Thank you.
You have no idea how much insights I get from your like just conversations. Yeah.
That's cool. I do agree with you on that part where you were curious like how it's done, right? How movies are made. It's kind of like that for acting with me. So like for me, it started just because like I thought it was interesting and it looked fun. That's where it started. but I continue to do it because I think that like being an actor is very important for just society as a whole, because we're able to tell stories like through us as like we're like the vessel of these characters, and people can learn lessons, people can be inspired from our acting, you know, and I just think it's like so powerful, you know, at like just being an actor, and like that's kind of like why I stay. Also, it's fun, so
Yeah, I think it's actually, I love that right now, that we're doing like this strikes, that we're trying to prove the world that
acting matters.
Acting matters,
Like,
and like
it does 100%.
Yeah, and but at the same time, I don't want to like. It is a serious profession that should be treated in a proper way. Also, I don't want to forget that it's fun.
Yeah.
It's actually
it's fun.
It's super fun, and I'm just so happy to go into this journey, and I'm like grateful for everyone who like supports and that like surrounded by people who actually like seeing you talking so passionately about like musicals, for example. It's wild to me because I know that so I know one side of you because of English composition class that we took together. You were talking a lot about your love and inspiration from David Lynch.
Yes.
And to David Lynch.
And David Lynch loves musicals too.
Really?
Yes, it's one of his favorite
awesome.
genres. Yeah.
That's cool.
Well, that's why it's surprising, because I guess it's just awesome.
It's different, because I am like what I write is very much horror thriller. Like I'm a horror girl at heart. Like I love horror, but I do want to go out and like test the waters and see what I can do. That's why I'm making the movie that I'm making now, which is a horror musical.
Okay.
So
a horror movie.
Yes.
That's actually so
it's
interesting.
It's a horror musical.
That's
so
interesting.
I'm trying that. So we'll see.
That's
we'll see
awesome. Yeah, it's very like new. I don't know any horror musicals.
Yeah.
Exactly. So I'm taking what I
Go,
like.
girl,
and
go!
That's awesome.
I'm trying to make it into something, and hopefully the whole world will know horror musicals. That would be like a stamped genre.
That'd be awesome if it like started to become like popular because of you, right?
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
I have to trademark that.
Yes, you have
You
to.
have to.
Get on it as soon as possible.
Yes, definitely.
Yeah,
That's awesome. Well, we have a confirmation basically.
Yeah. Show the video.
Yeah.
Like, I've been doing this, yeah.
Yeah, trademark it though before this comes out.
No, definitely.
So,
Get on that tonight.
Within
when I get
what,
home.
a week?
When I get
A week?
home.
Yeah, so.
Soon on a train ride home.
Yeah, on the train ride.
How to trademark.
Right.
What is your trademark?
Huh?
What is your trademark?
My trademark?
Mm-hmm.
I don't think I have any.
I don't think I have any.
Yeah, I don't, not yet at least.
Yeah.
Not yet.
Yeah.
You know.
It's
but
really.
I have a lot of time too.
I know that a lot of people like would see me, for example, as a victim or like romantic interest, but I want to do something maybe different.
Are you talking about like your brand?
Yes.
Oh, okay. My brand. I don't know. It's changed a little bit because like now I grew like facial hair.
Yeah.
So I'm still trying to figure it out. You know. But like I was in the gym one time and I had like my hat on. I looked at myself in the mirror and I was like, damn, I really look like one of those like old not old but like retired like military like special forces guys up in the mountains and like where they come up to you and you're chopping wood. Like, that's what I felt like it looked like. Yeah. I was like, damn, I'm really giving those vibes right now. So I don't know. Yeah. Maybe some like mountain man type shit. I don't know.
It's really complicated to find your own like.
It is.
But also, I guess.
Yeah. Sorry. So that's actually the thing. When I had a business in acting, with Bob Cale, what he did was he put us up against the wall and like had our classmates, like basically say like what we look like. You know, like age range, blue collar, white collar.
That would kill me. That would
it was honestly like it affects some people because they're gonna be honest with you. It's like if you look like a druggie, then you look like a fucking druggie, or like if you look like a prostitute, you look like a prostitute, but you can't take it to heart, you know? Yeah. Because like that's not who you are. Right. It's just like what you can
give
play.
Off, yeah.
Yes. So.
Yeah, being typecasted is actually hard, and that's why like. I did a lot of horrors actually in Ukraine for. I don't even know why. I know, because I'm a victim, because I died in all of them. Maybe that's why. Yeah. And here I came here and like I'm being casted a lot as like romantic interest or like a girlfriend to a main character.
Yeah.
And I don't
Yeah.
want it anymore.
Well, that's like a problem that like a lot of women run into.
Yeah.
Because like a lot of my my friends, they just get like romantic interest stuff.
Well,
and
I'm
it's-
not a romantic interest. I'm a full person.
My favorite role of yours was in Dracula.
Thank you!
You were my favorite. I don't know if I ever told you that.
No,
But you were my
thank you.
favorite. It was you and Stella. You guys killed it. And
yeah.
I never, like you said, you always play romantic interest, and I never, like I've seen you in the Meets movies before I actually like met you, and I never saw you get to that. Like that was insane to me. I was like, who's this girl? It was like a whole new person, but I loved it.
Thank
I
you.
also love crazy stuff, so it was like,
Yeah.
Yeah, Renfield. I was playing in Dracula and also Pioneers Theatre Club at NYFA.
Yeah, it was the first play.
They were doing first big production of Dracula, and it was like a feminine revenge. It was written by Kate Hamill.
Mm-hmm.
And we were doing this play, and I was playing Renfield, this crazy woman. I felt very like relatable to her in some cases, which is weird, but I loved it. That's that's kind of stuff, because I don't want to play just. Everything is valuable. I love every role. I love to develop any character. It's just I don't want to be branded as like romantic interest.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to say no to a lot of stuff, and
Yeah.
I'm still getting a lot of offers from like new students. Do you want to do this, and I'm like, no, not really.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
It's hard for me to like turn down things for some reason. I
Really?
don't know. Yeah, like
No hard for me.
it's just like I don't know. I know how hard it is for like filmmakers to get actors, and actors who are gonna try and show up.
Yeah.
So like I don't know. Like I just feel like that I could help them. You know.
Even
So-
if you don't like feel connected to the role.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. So
Well,
it's
you
something I need
still
to work
do-
on a little bit.
You still will do your job.
But, like, I
as
also
an
try to-
acting.
Yeah, I try to find like something good in all the projects I do.
Right.
You know, something that I like. You know, so it's not all for nothing. Right?
Yeah.
Of
So-
course.
I mean,
yeah.
everything is a learning experience
Yeah,
in this
yeah.
industry. Like, yeah.
Mhm.
It's just
Yeah.
again, I was talking about this last episode, and to sum up, to not become a factory and to not like put yourself in a position where you're just like doing stuff that you don't like.
Mhm.
You have to have this experience of doing stuff. And also I agree that filmmakers need some help with actors, and I know it's hard and blah blah blah, but at the same time I go through the mindset like I would do this film if I know that I can bring something to the table.
Mhm.
If I don't have anything new, why would I waste our time? Because it's a storytelling, and if we cannot say the same story from the same perspective, it's already wrong.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why like I'm saying, and I don't have time honestly.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean, time's what I got right now since I'm not going to school. So. Yeah.
Well, yeah, and how's your extra stuff?
Oh, my extra stuff.
Tell us.
Yeah. So the one extra thing I did was with a film that John Krasinski was directing.
Mhm.
It's in post right now. It was like based. The scene I was in, at least, was based in the 1950s,
Oh, wow.
and it was at Coney Island, so like the amusement park.
Mm-hmm.
That was kind of fun actually, because we got to like it was like 300 people that were there, so we got like pizza and stuff that we had to eat like for the background and stuff like that. And there was this like some people had to go onto the Ferris wheel, but they were on it for like 10 hours.
Oh my
God.
Yeah, because no one was getting replaced. So people were like straight up just like at the top of the Ferris wheel.
Wait,
It's
how would
10
they?
hours.
How would they like pee, eat? No.
They had to hold it, yeah.
That's actually
Yeah.
insane.
But they got replaced like eventually.
Well,
No,
hopefully they're not still there.
I don't think so. At least maybe like one or two are still there. But as far as I'm concerned, most of them got off. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
yeah, but I was one of the people that was waiting in line to go into it.
Yeah.
That was like the scene I was in, and like John Krasinski was like probably as far away from you or to me.
Really?
And I was like saying to like these two girls next to me, like should I touch him? Should I touch him? Should I do it? And they're like, no, you shouldn't do that. That would be
I
bad.
would have told you yes.
Yeah.
I'm like, go for it.
And I probably would have done it if you did. If you
I
told me
would've
yes.
go for it.
So,
I
would've
would
been
say
bad.
no. I
Yeah.
would say no. I would be like, John, he wants to touch you.
See, I'm a celebrity fangirl. Like, I went to the Met Gala just to see, like, all my favorite actresses. Like, I saw Wes Anderson before. I was too afraid to talk to him, but I took a picture of him from the back. And, like, I don't know, I love seeing celebrities. I never really met one. I don't know what I'd do if I ever met one, but...
Well, just play it cool. They're people too, you know?
I know,
They're humans.
but it's just like, I don't know. If I met Christian Bale, I would die. Just
Christian
simply,
Bale's awesome.
I love Christian Bale. I would die. Like, I would be like... the whole time. Like, I wouldn't know what to say.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, I don't know if like Meryl Streep. Actually, I don't know. I'm not her big fan. It's just if she would talk to me, I felt very much. NYFA showed me that like I tend to idealize people, and I need sometimes to humanize them. And teachers are like a good example for me because I love my teachers. I'm like a big teacher lover.
me too.
And I need sometimes to be like, oh, they're just like human beings, so they also go to the bathroom and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So if like the actress would come up to me and be like, yeah, yo, how was the bathroom?
Yeah. It's actually funny. Like when I went to the bathroom on set there, the people that I was with in the scene talked to him. So I miss out on talking to John.
After telling you not to, like...
Yeah, not to touch him though. So like.
Well, they didn't say not to talk to him.
Yeah, I know. But like I left and like he ended up just like talking to some of the extras and stuff like that. I wasn't there. So.
It's okay.
He's really tall. He's so tall.
Like how much?
I think he's taller than Sam.
No way.
No,
6'5" tall?
I think he's like 6'5".
That's
crazy.
Well, I mean, okay, I'll check it.
No, okay.
Do you want me to?
Yeah, sure, check
Okay.
it.
Since it's that important
while
right
he's
now.
checking, do you think we need to finish with these questions?
We can finish the questions, but I have a question for you guys.
Oh, sure. I love that.
What are, like, actors that you guys kind of see yourselves in? Like...
Characters or actors?
Actors. Like...
6'4", Bravo.
6'4". Okay,
Yeah,
close
so,
enough.
yeah.
Yeah. But, like, yeah, like, actors that you can see, like... I don't know, like, their stories inspire you. Like, you know how, like, I see similarities in myself and David Lynch, but we're, like, two different people. Like, something like that.
Mm-hmm. I think that career of Jodie Comer is amazing. I think she's super talented. I think she did variety of roles which are so great, and she did prima facie, whatever, however you pronounce it. It's one woman show that she did, and it was on Broadway, and I saw it, and it moved me because, not even because of the story itself is very strong, and I was crying because of that as well, but it moved me because the performance was so powerful, and I wish I would ever reach to this level of like power that a person can bring to the stage and like fill the whole theater. Yeah, so Jodie Comer.
It's a good example.
Yeah.
I don't know, I guess for me, probably Adam Driver. Just because like he was in the military too, and so was I. And he went to Juilliard, and I auditioned for it once, and I'm auditioning for it again. So I don't know. Like thanks.
luck.
I freaking need it. It's hard.
Yeah.
They take 18 people
it's
a year.
one of, like, the hardest things to do.
You're gonna kill it.
Oh yeah.
You're with John Krasinski.
Yeah. I was in a freaking film with John Krasinski directing it, man.
Yeah.
Come on.
You're, like, this
Yeah.
close to him.
Yeah. Like exactly. No, but I don't necessarily want the same career path that he has, right? Because like I want my own. But I think it's just like similarities in us. I don't like obviously I don't even know how he is like as a person.
Yeah.
So like I can't really speak on that. But just pointing out that similarity that he was in the military too, went acting. Went to Juilliard, got in his second time auditioning actually. So maybe.
You have some hope.
Maybe.
You kind of look like him too.
That's what people have been telling me.
You do.
But
I can see it now.
Because I mentioned it. Yeah.
Well, I look like Jodie Comer. But no, I actually want to clarify some things. I agree that it's not the career that I want to have because I want to be Dasha with my own, like, I do deserve to be my own personality, to be my own brand. It's just, as I mentioned, the power and, like, the skill and the talent that she has, it's unbelievable. Well, it is believable. I just saw it, so great.
Yeah. No, I agree with that, like, because that's how I see David Lynch, like, the way that he moved. When I first watched his movie, the way that he made me feel, like, I was like, I need to know how to make people feel like this. And I also love him because even though he's a male, he tells very powerful women's stories, and I want to tell very powerful women's stories. So like, I don't know, that connection just was like there from like the first time I watched it. Like literally the first second, it was just like a feeling of warmth took over me. And
That's
I've never
awesome.
seen anything like David Lynch movies before ever in my life.
Mm-hmm.
So it was just like, yeah, that's the guy who I want to be. Yes.
That's cool. That's really awesome.
Well, I really hope that we're all gonna reach our own goals.
Yeah, hopefully.
No, we are.
We will.
We
Yeah.
are.
Yeah.
Of course.
Manifestation.
Yeah, manifest it, right?
Yeah.
Manifest it. It's gonna happen.
You're gonna get into Juilliard. You're gonna be a powerful performer. You're probably gonna bring me to tears. And I'm gonna be a mini David Lynch.
You're gonna do musical horrors. Musicals? How to say
I'm gonna
horror musicals. You're gonna create.
I'm gonna create that. That's gonna be a trend.
Yeah.
You're gonna make them popular.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Quentin Tarantino's gonna want to do a horror musical after I make one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's gonna copy you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just waiting for
He's my biggest competition too.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Is it?
Really?
Why is
I
that?
hate
Like,
him
why do
as a
you hate him?
I hate him.
I would
Really?
not like him.
I hate him as a person. I do like his movies.
Okay.
I have a appreciation, because I can separate the art from the artist.
Yeah, I think
I
that's important.
have an appreciation for his movies. I just don't like him,
Mm-hmm.
and I don't like the way he makes his movies. Like as a director, I don't like the way he makes the movies.
Okay.
The product is good, but he's just too hardcore of a
Mhm.
director for me, and he doesn't treat his actors right. I don't agree with that, especially because I've seen actors being disrespected on set firsthand. So like taking care of the actors, you guys are like my babies. Like I love the actors. I don't know. I think the actors are the most important part.
Yeah.
I think I really hope and I believe that we will both create like a good future for all of us to be artistic.
I mean, to be honest, I think every part in it is super important.
Yeah.
'Cause, like without one person, you know,
Yeah.
Yeah.
it's like a chain link, you know.
No,
every link is important.
Yeah.
You know, so
It definitely takes teamwork. Like you cannot create films without having a team.
no, you can't. You can't.
And it's like just impossible.
I agree. Well, I really appreciate that we had this great conversation today.
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
had like a lot of insights. Thank you so
Yeah,
much for
It was fun.
coming and
Yeah.
talking.
Yeah.
We miss
Right.
Ella. She's coming
Yeah.
soon.
Yeah, we miss you a lot.
But I really appreciate having you today here.
Yeah. Thank you for inviting me out here.
Yeah.
Like I was a little nervous at first, but it's
Me
it's
too.
cool.
It's
cool.
okay. It
It's
never
like
goes
I don't
away.
know. It's my first podcast, so
Right.
I've never done one before, but
Well,
It's,
hopefully we'll invite you a second time as well.
yeah. But like give it a few more episodes, you know.
Okay.
I don't want to oversaturate the people.
I'm glad I got to talk to you.
Yeah,
guys,
yeah,
and
me
I'm
too.
glad you
Yeah.
let me jump in for Ella.
Yeah. No.
Yeah.
I don't want to replace her, but Ella, I'm coming for you.
Yeah.
But yeah, thank you so much.
Thank you.
I'm glad I got to
really
meet
enjoyed
you.
this. Yeah, I'm glad I got to meet you
because
too.
like I find your like vision of like trying to make these horror musicals so interesting.
Oh my
So,
gosh, thank you.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, I really have fun today.
Thank you.
This was really needed, especially because I'm in the middle of shooting and all the chaos going around. This was really
Of course.
needed combo for me.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So yeah, thank you for that.
Okay, well, in our bio you can find information about our guests and about us. Follow us on Instagram so you can find interview by Clint and by AJ. And thank you for watching us. Have a great day. Thank you, our team.
Bye.
1,
Yep.
2, 3.
Oh, I thought we were like
Again,
doing high fives or
again,
something.
Let's do it again. 1, 2, 3.